lose that 8 pounds and convert it into lean muscle. Teaspoons of beef palm, 5 pasture-raised eggs. Take some of the cheese, dip it in the yolk. You're gonna notice you never feel bloated anymore.
Fucking glowing at the gym and literally look like a stallion.
You're burning cars when you jog.
Hand in hand, I think they call it track. Racing laps, free your winter waste. It pays to make it stack. Face the fact, there's always niggas out there trying to knock the I guess that's
Meal 2. What up, boys? It's Devin. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna turn 8 pounds of fat into lean muscle in just 21 days. I've done this countless amount of times. You could literally go to my Instagram and see. I've gone from bulk to shredded to bulk to shredded. I could do it with ease because of how simple I make this method, right? So I'm gonna show you and take you through my day. I'm gonna show you exactly what I eat, how I train, and the simple little things that I'm doing that's gonna easily help me lose that 8 pounds and convert it into lean muscle so I can be diced and shredded this summer. So first things first, let's start off with what I'm doing now. This is all tracked on my Instagram story. So I'm having my morning coffee. Now I've already been up for about an hour and a half. I've had my supplements, I've had my amino acids, I've had my creatine, I've had my essentials. I'm waiting an hour and a half to have my coffee though, because if you have your coffee too early, you're gonna crash later. Because all caffeine does is block adenosine, right? And adenosine is a chemical that's created inside of your brain. And when basically adenosine is what makes you tired, right? And when you wake up, your body takes about an hour to an hour and a half to naturally flush out all the adenosine. And if you drink caffeine too soon, it will trap that adenosine in your brain. So once the caffeine wears off, you crash. So I always wait. Not to mention, caffeine spikes cortisol, right? So in a sense, I don't want to spike my cortisol too early in the morning. I want to keep myself calm. I'm going to keep my body relaxed until I'm ready. And now I'm having my coffee because caffeine, my friends, spikes metabolism. Caffeine boosts your metabolism by 3 to 11%. Your metabolic rate goes up 3 to 11% when you drink coffee, but only black coffee, okay? I drink black coffee pretty much all day long. You can see I have a pretty full pot here, but in that first cup, I got a little something. I got MCT powder oil. This is a prebiotic fiber, okay? This is amazing to restore and repair your gut microbiome. So I put it in my coffee every single morning, just my first coffee, all right? It has a lot of benefits for your brain function, for your energy levels. So I throw a scoop of this in my coffee in the morning. I have that with 1 capsule of L-theanine for a multitude of reasons. Coffee spikes your cortisol. The higher your cortisol goes, the more your metabolism is going to go down. In order for your metabolism to be skyrocketed, you have to keep your stress and cortisol levels low. So, being that caffeine is great for metabolism, the only negative effect is the cortisol spike. So when you take a capsule of L-theanine with it, L-theanine is designed to lower your cortisol. So it negates the fact that the coffee is going to spike my cortisol, so I'm getting all the benefits of the caffeine without any of the negative effects. Also, L-theanine is what you see in a lot of pre-workout drinks and brain-focused things because L-theanine is great for mental focus. So this is my little cocktail that I have in the morning because it gets my brain super sharp, super dialed, ready to get a bunch of work done because I'm about to go in a deep work block where I'm gonna sit there for 2 to 3 hours and just knock some work out. But I fast in the morning outside of all this. This is the only things I do in the morning because when you're fasting, your body has to tap into different stores of energy, which is going to boost your metabolic rate. And the higher your metabolism is, the more shredded you're gonna get, right? And I want a healthy gut, because to have good metabolism, you need a healthy gut. That's where this comes into play. That's where the fasting comes into play, because you're allowing your cells to restore and repair in your stomach. Fasting is one of the best things you could do. So just fast, have some MCT oil, have some theanine with it, and it's gonna get your brain dialed, it's gonna get your body primed and ready. Just make sure you don't have it till you're up for about an hour and a half. Drink plenty of water in the morning So I'm about to jump into my deep work block, and the next time I'm gonna see you boys is when I'm getting my pre-gym meal prepped. So I'll see you boys in a little bit. So before I eat meal one, I'm gonna have 3 teaspoons of bee pollen. Bee pollen has a bunch of nutrients, a bunch of vitamins. It has B vitamins, which help convert your food into energy. So I always have it before I eat. It also has anti-inflammatory properties, which is gonna reduce your inflammation, which is gonna boost your metabolism and help you get fucking jacked. So I'm gonna eat 3 scoops of this before I have my first meal, just like this. Literally, I just eat the granules. It's also gonna help you with allergies because it'll lower your sensitivity to allergies. I used to have such bad allergies, I was always blowing my nose. I started eating this, I haven't blown my nose in fucking months. Add bee pollen to your routine, bro. Here goes meal one. So I got 5 pasture-raised eggs, 45 grams of raw cheese, and I got 200 grams of organic strawberries. So I only have 2 meals per day, and I'm gonna explain why. So I only eat 2 meals a day, and the reason is because number one, I wanna fast in the morning, right? For all the benefits I listed earlier, but number two, if I only eat 2 meals a day, my calories are lower for the day. And if you're trying to get shredded, obviously you wanna eat less calories. But also, the more time you give your gut to digest the food, when you're not constantly digesting, the less bloated you're gonna be, the less inflamed you're gonna be, the higher your metabolism is going to be so that you can get diced, you can have high energy, you can have mental clarity all day long. So usually, my go-to meals are ground beef, kimchi, avocado with 4 eggs. That's meal one. And number 2 is usually pasture-raised chicken with avocado, and I'll have strawberries, raw cheese, and a Quit Prime protein powder as my snacks. So the reason I'm doing 5 eggs as my first meal is because I didn't thaw out my ground beef early enough. So later I'm gonna do ground beef with chicken and avocado and kimchi all in one big bowl. And that's gonna be it, right? Because the less you eat, the less calories you're consuming, the higher your metabolism. You wanna stick to animal-based foods, whole foods. I don't eat any bullshit snacks. So I'm gonna get some carbs in through the strawberries. And mind you, strawberries are the lowest calorie fruit that you can eat. So if you're trying to get shredded, you can snack on strawberries all day long. That's a hack. I don't eat protein bars, I just eat raw cheese. Instead, raw cheese is high in protein. It's not pasteurized. It's great for your guts, great for your metabolism. And then obviously, I got these from the farm. These are corn and soy-free pasture-raised eggs. They're way more yellow than the eggs you get at the store because they don't have any omega-3s, omega-6s that are super highly inflammatory. And the less inflammation you have, the higher your metabolism is gonna be. So try and stick to 2 meals a day. Keep everything clean, keep everything healthy, high in protein so that you can get absolutely jacked. So I'm gonna eat this meal, and roughly 30 or so minutes from now, I'm gonna head out to the gym. Take some of the cheese, dip it in the yolk. Fire. So I just ate, now I'm going for a little 5-10 minute walk. I always do this after I eat because it helps me digest the food better and it helps me metabolize the food better because walking increases your metabolism. So basically it's gonna allow me to convert my food into muscle and absorb the nutrients quicker and more efficiently and more better overall. This way, it's not getting stored as fat. I'm not feeling bloated. I'm feeling good, keeping my brain sharp, burning calories, lowering the cortisol, and getting some vitamin D in from the sun. Can't beat it. Not to mention I'm having a little black coffee while I'm walking. It's the best thing you could do. After you eat, I highly recommend, even if you work a job, you can go walk for 5 minutes around your office building. If you work from home, you can certainly do this, or just get a walking pad at home. Bro, if you start walking after you eat food, you're gonna notice you never feel bloated anymore. You're gonna start to store that food as muscle. This is how you boost the metabolism. So with the vitamin D from the sun, increasing my energy levels, lowering inflammation in my body, making me feel happy, plus the coffee, increasing my metabolic rate, plus the walking, we're fucking dialed right now. So a little 5-10 minute walk. Gonna go back inside, get my gym shoes on, and get ready to go get a sick fucking lift. A little hack for you boys, bro. If you're trying to be fucking glowing at the gym and literally look like a stallion, take some coconut oil and rub that shit on your arms and your chest before your lift, and you're gonna look like you're glowing in the gym, bro. This shit is so fucking fire. I put it on before every lift, especially arms, and you'll be glowing. So put this on, and then before every lift, man, make sure you're putting on some damn cologne. All right, I just put it on my shirt because I'm not trying to really rub it into my skin. It's got chemicals in it, obviously, so although it's probably fine in moderation, I'd just rather put it on my clothes so that I'm not directly absorbing it with my skin. I'm not trying to risk any sort of cancers or fucking tanking my metabolism. But yeah, coconut oil pre-gym gets you fucking looking sick. So I'm on my way to the gym. I'm gonna crush back and buys. I can't be in there too long today because I gotta go pick up my cousins from the airport because I'm just such a nice fucking guy. I'm really just such a nice guy. So I'm going to pick them up from the airport. But I'm gonna crush back and buys. I'm gonna basically focus on hypertrophy, right? I want to build muscle. And when you're trying to lose fat and build muscle, one of the most important things that you can do is lift heavy. So my rep ranges rep anywhere from 8 to 6. I'm not doing high rep ranges because I want to go for strength, because when you're trying to lose fat and you're in a deficit, you need to signal to your body to hold on to as much muscle as possible. That's why I eat 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm at like 260 grams of protein a day. And I'm lifting heavy. Because when you're not lifting heavy, you run the risk of not just losing fat, but also losing muscle. But I want to signal to my body, hey, we're working here. We need to hold on to as much muscle as possible. And that's what happens when you train for strength. So if you're trying to, like I said, convert fat to muscle, you need to be training heavy. Don't go in there and be doing HIIT workouts or anything like that. So I'm going to go train weights. I'm going to train heavy. And then after that's said and done, I'm going to get on the treadmill and I'm going to basically, I'm going to go do 30 minutes walking incline on the treadmill. So I'm going to do 3 speed at 9 incline, keeping my heart rate roughly at 130 beats per minute. I don't want to go too high above that. The reason being, if you go over that, you leave the fat burning zone. When you keep your heart rate somewhat mellow, you enter the fat burning zone where your body is tapping into your fat stores for energy. So that's why jogging is no good, because when you're jogging, you're burning carbs. You're burning carbs when you jog. That's not what you want to do. You want to burn fat. So in order to do that, you got to do what I just said. Stay in the fat burning zone. So do some steady state cardio. Do some walking. Do some incline treadmill. Do some steady state on the bike. Keep a nice pace. Don't go crazy. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And as you saw before, I was walking, man. Just walk. 10K steps a day. It's all you need, bro. Every time you go take a piss, go do an extra lap around your office building. If you work from home, go for like a lap around the block every now and then. It's really not that difficult, but it makes all the difference. Getting shredded is not as difficult as most people seem. Do the bare minimum, and you'll probably get there. Just stay consistent. Nobody stays consistent. All right? But I'm going to go hit this lift. I'm only working out 4 days a week. I'm only in there 4 days a week because I need to prioritize recovery in order to have high metabolism and get the best results. Most people are in the gym training 4 to 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. You're overtraining, bro. No wonder you can't burn fat. No wonder you can't build muscle. Your body's stagnated. Your hormones are all fucked up. You got to prioritize recovery, man. Only train 4 days a week in the gym. So, en route, and you're going to come with me for my lift. Probably show you boys some of the lifts I'm doing. I'll catch you there. So I always warm up with some pull-ups. I always warm up with pull-ups. I just like it. Gets my whole back engaged, and it's not easy to do. About to smash some mid-back, so I did pull-ups, lat pull-downs for my lats. Then I just did some bent-over rows. Now I'm gonna hit some cable rows for mid-back. I want to get my lats, my upper back, mid-back, my low back. So the rows cover mid-back. This is gonna hit kind of my mid-upper back as well. I went heavy on the rows, so this I'll probably do a minimal rep range like 10 to 12-ish right here. Basically going until failure. Have a nice pump. So I'm gonna do a couple more workouts for back, plus some biceps, and get on the treadmill. Just wrapped up my lift, heading home now. Gonna shower up and I'll see you boys at dinner. Meal 2, we got the ground beef, pound of ground beef, about 300 grams of pasture-raised chicken, half an avocado, and about 140 grams of kimchi. This is gonna be the final meal. So this is the final meal. I only do 2 meals a day, like I said. So let me explain this one. So I've got grass-fed ground beef. The reason you want grass-fed is because you want to make sure that the cows are grazing the grass, not eating corn and soy and cooped up in a pen, shitting all over each other, right? You want to make sure that they're healthy so that you, when you eat them, you're not eating the shit that they ate, right? Because if you eat an animal, you got to consider also what that animal is eating. That's the same reason why I eat pasture-raised chicken. The chickens are grazing the farm, eating the soil, eating the fucking grass, the worms, whatever. They're not cooped up in a pen, dumping on each other. So that's why I have that. Then, obviously, you know, that has a bunch of protein in it. This bowl has like 160 grams of protein. I'll pop up the macros like over here or something. But not only is it just about the protein, but ground beef, let me explain why I love me some ground beef. It keeps you satiated, right? It's going to keep you very full. It's got over 100 grams of protein. It's got micronutrients, right? All the micronutrients that make your metabolism fire. It's got zinc in it, which helps your immunity. It's got creatine and carnitine, which is going to help you build muscle. It's going to help you feel full. It's got anti-inflammatory ingredients, nutrients as well that are going to make your gut health better, boosting up your metabolism. Ground beef is fucking awesome. It's one of the best foods you could possibly put in your body. Just get the quality. Then I have kimchi every single day. Kimchi is a fermented like cabbage, okay? It's a probiotic. So it's gonna help your gut health be better. It's gonna work on your gut microbiome, which The healthier your gut is, the higher your metabolism is, the better it is for you to convert food to muscle and not fat. The less bloating you're going to have, the more brain focus you're going to have, the more clarity you're going to have. You got to do it this way. So that's why I'm eating it like this. Just copy what I do. So I'm going to nail this exact routine. 10K steps a day, doing minimal cardio, only training 4 days a week, training for strength, eating 2 meals a day, fasting. Everything I've laid out, just copy everything I've given you. This way you can also turn 8 pounds of fat into muscle in the next 21 days. Just stay consistent. You got this, brother. I can't wait to see your results. And if you want to watch my progress throughout this process, just follow me on Instagram. I put my Instagram in the description of the video. Follow me on IG. Look at my story, 3-week shred, and you can follow along everything that I'm doing. Absolutely love you, boys. Peace. Catch you in the next video.